Hello and welcome to another episode of Live Feed with your host, Richard Santiago. Live Feed is brought to you by Traveling Tech Teacher for all your digital resources. Check out travelingtechteacher.com. Also brought to you by thebullyexposed.com, a 501c3 nonprofit organization geared at helping survivors of bullying. So let them help you. So today we're going to talk about mobbing. First, I want to say that I haven't been on for a while because we've been posting already pre-made videos. I hope you saw part 1 and part 2 of the top most offensive shows in TV history. I hope you guys checked it out. If you didn't, please check it out. Let me know what you think. Out of the 10 that was up there, what do you think was the worst? I like to know. Also got my Be Kind t-shirt. You can get yours at thebullyexposed.com. Again, thebullyexposed.com. So today, our question comes from one of our followers. They want to know, what is mobbing? I thought the best way to answer that was definitely to put up a, hey, Pico, how you doing? Glad you could come on live. What's going on? So we're going to answer the question today of what's mobbing. So let's play that video that we have prepared with the explanation of mobbing. Let's see, is it this one? Nope, that's just a still. Oh, my bad. My bad, guys. Give me a second here. I'll find it for you. Let's see. Here it is. Sorry about that.
Mobbing, as a sociological term, means bullying of an individual by a group in any context, such as a family, peer group, school, workplace, neighborhood, community, or online.
When it occurs as physical and emotional abuse in the workplace, such as ganging up by coworkers, subordinates or superiors, to force someone out of the workplace through rumor, innuendo, intimidation, humiliation, discrediting, and isolation.
It is also referred to as malicious, non-sexual, non-racial, racial, general harassment.
Let's hear it again.
Mobbing, as a sociological term, means bullying of an individual by a group in any context, such as a family, peer group, school, workplace, neighborhood, community, or online.
When it occurs as physical and emotional abuse in the workplace, such as ganging up by coworkers, subordinates or superiors, to force someone out of the workplace through rumor, innuendo, intimidation, humiliation, discrediting, and isolation.
It is also referred to as malicious, non-sexual, non-racial, racial, general harassment.
And that music is by Sorenza. Please, guys, follow her. She's got some great music. Pico says that he's gained some muscle mass. Hey, good for you. Good for you. It takes a lot of hard work to gain that muscle mass. So good job, Pico. Good for you. So now you heard the definition of mobbing. And I found it interesting, the definition, because I know all too often people always say, like, I'm being bullied by my parents, or I'm being bullied by my brother or sister. And it referred to mobbing as in the family, which I found very interesting. Now, what do you do when you're being mobbed? I think mobbing is a whole different animal than bullying, because you got a lot of different personalities. A lot of different personalities going on in a mobbing, right? Where in a bullying you might just have one, maybe two. But the first thing I know is not to keep it silent. It's not your fault. That's the first thing to remember when you're being mobbed. It's not your fault. Okay, so you don't need to be embarrassed about it. You don't need to stay silent about it. That's the first thing we have to remember. And I guess just like anything else, when it comes to dealing with anything else, you you got to find the people. For me, I think when it comes to mobbing, you got to find the people who are there just to be part of a group. You know what I mean? And break those down and get those guys and girls out of that situation. You know, I mean, you know, they say it's a real funny thing about like when you're in prison, right? They say when you're in prison and when you're in the school grounds, you find the biggest person and you take them down. I don't think that's the great way to go when it comes to mobbing. Like I said, I think it's to take the people down that are just lambs and just following. And I think that's the best thing to do. And Pico says he has to go. No problem, Pico. Thank you for stopping by. Smash that heart. Please, Pico, one time before you leave. And you as well. Smash that heart whether you're watching this live or recorded version. Good, Pico. Smash that heart. Yeah, I think trying to talk. Yeah, don't worry about it, Pico. Pico says, I'm really sorry. Don't worry about it. I thank you for stopping by even for a minute. Find those guys out that are just there to a blind sheep and kind of work on them and talk with them and get them to understand what they're doing is wrong and that they shouldn't be following the bully. Because I think that's what mobbing really is. It's a good bully. I hate to say that's got a bunch of people so afraid to cross him that they join him in the bullying. To me, that's what mobbing is. And it's terrible that groups of people always try to do that and get together and get people fired. It's really very astonishing to me how if people can get together to try to bully and remove someone from their job who's a nice person, why can't they do that to the bully? Wouldn't it be better to get rid of the bully than to get rid of the nice people that the bully feels threatened by? Because that's what it is in any situation. It would be much better. Let's get rid of the bully. Let's not get rid of the nice, quiet guy that never said anything or girl that never said anything, that's just sitting home and being cool, you know. But that's not what happens. We always try to get rid of the bully, unfortunately, rather than the nice guy. But, you know, I think that the best thing we can do, like I said, is try to find out why the other people are mobbing you. Why are they joining in, and break them down and get them to remove off the situation and be not part of the mobbing. And I think from there, the bully will see that he doesn't really have the power to get there. Real Young Blue, thank you for joining the show. Smash that heart, Young Blue, whether you're watching this live or recorded. Show us some love. And this music, guys, was created for us by Young Blue, so the real Young Blue. So check him out if you want some music and work out some kind of deal with him. And I'm sure he will create some great music for you. What are you up to, Blue? Creating anything interesting? So that, I feel, is the best thing to do. If you have more questions about mobbing, please place it in the comment section below or DM me. Let's get some conversation about mobbing down on the floor, and let's try to rid the world of mobbing. Smith, Mady, thank you for joining the show. So I'm gonna end this show with one more definition for you guys of mobbing. Well, not one more, but I'm gonna repeat it for you guys so you kind of understand it a little more. 'Cause
Mobbing, as a sociological term, means bullying of an individual by a group in any context, such as a family, peer group, school, workplace, neighborhood, community, or online.
When it occurs as physical and emotional abuse in the workplace, such as ganging up by coworkers, subordinates, or superiors, to force someone out of the workplace through rumor, innuendo, intimidation, humiliation, discrediting, and isolation.
It is also referred to as malicious, non-sexual, non-racial, racial, general harassment.
All right, and that's by music is by Sorenza. So check her out. Check out Sorenza on Instagram. So that's going to do it for me. I hope that definition helped you. I know I didn't really touch on what to do because I want to get more information from you guys before I talk about more what to do. So leave your comments. Tell me what your concerns are about mobbing, what you know about mobbing, what you think mobbing is. Even that can help us to construct what kind of direction we need to go. So I want to remind you guys that Live Feed is brought to you by Traveling Tech Teacher. For your digital resources, check out travelingtechteacher.com, and brought to you by thebullyexposed.com, who reminds you that you can get your Buzz Be Kind t-shirt at thebullyexposed.com, and 100% of the proceeds goes to the nonprofit thebullyexposed.com. So remember, anyone can wear the crown, anyone can be a hero. Be kind to yourself, and have a great day. Bye.